Hello everybody and welcome back to Prison Architect, where we have one death row inmate and we have warning on criminal negligence. So I don't know what happened to the other death row inmate. Must have been knocked off. Well, we had all those murders. They shouldn't really go out from here. That's the problem I'm having. That prisoners are going away from where they're supposed to be. And that is something we will desperately need to address in our next prison. This is obviously, even if we don't fail, it's a failed prison. The money that we've lost because of all these deaths, it's irrecuperable. Well, if we ran it for years and years and years and kept on expanding until the computer collapsed under the weight of the prison, we might be able to get it into a positive value, but it's not worth doing that at this point. We're just trying to finish it off for the sake of finishing it off. Yeah, I was just gonna do this new section for these guys and that's it. Now, so far we're lucky and we haven't had any deaths today, so fingers crossed we'll be alright, but who knows. So let's go for materials. Brick wall. Now, was this going to be their yard? If that was going to be their yard, we didn't really want this to be indoors. I really can't remember now. So it seems that this has two entrances. I'll have to watch the episode where I was planning this out. Which is good when you're recording, because you make plans, things happen, and you forget about them. And I'm doing brick walls, not concrete walls. But, oh well. That'll have to do for now. So we were going to have a pair of infirmaries here. That I remember. And you might see that I'm getting achievements now popping up. The reason for that is that originally I had bought Prison Architect from Introversion themselves. I used to manually update it like an idiot every month. When I would receive their email, I'd go to the I think it's their support forum actually, get the new build and download it and install it and blah blah blah. Silly me. I didn't realise that when I had bought it they also sent me a key for Steam. And seeing as I have a bunch of other games already on Steam, I thought, well, why don't I install Prison Architect on Steam using the key that I already have? So I copied the key, I opened up my Steam, did add game somewhere in the bottom right or bottom left. There's add a game that you already own. You put the key in and it installs it for you on Steam. So now I'm getting things popping up down here that I've done this and I've unlocked that and all sorts, which is pretty good. And I will say that I've only played Prison Architect for like 3 hours, which is not true. Well, 10 minutes really. No, I mean, I've put a lot of time into Prison Architect, as you all have seen, and I've put time in before. So, yeah. And I also did it with Game Dev Tycoon. So, I'm not sure. I'm going to try and load it up. I haven't loaded up the Steam version of it. And I don't think I need to do that really. Um, I haven't opened it up yet from Steam, but I don't know if it's going to copy my saved game over. If it doesn't, I'll keep playing the standalone version, what I was playing. If it does work, because it saves online, I think, so it should find my saved game, but I don't know, because now it's the Steam, it might not think it's the same one. I don't know. Again, when I had bought it from them, I bought it directly from their own website, and a few months after, they had sent me an email saying that they had now got it on Steam. And I had found that email, and in fact it was that I had done first before Prison Architect, and then I thought, hang on, let me see if Prison Architect has it as well. I found this email from them saying that it's now on Steam, and that I can get my key from this link, and I went on the link and it gave me a box where I copied the code and I couldn't see how to put it in, and then I found out how. But yeah, so I can try out Game Dev Tycoon on it, but I don't know if it's gonna have my save game or not. Really, I don't know. So this did, because it saves them in a different directory. But we will see. And I'm talking and not doing anything. Usual story. Yeah, so I do apologise for the last couple of episodes that have not been long at all. It's really not my intention to do short ones. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I had a work engagement which took up a lot of time, and a lot more time than I had anticipated, and it continues to. So I don't know how regularly these videos are coming out. Now, I've recorded 2 before this. One has been rendered, and my computer restarted while rendering, obviously, so I had to render it twice. Another one recorded, not rendered yet. So the rendered one I'll be uploading shortly after recording this. I thought I might get a backlog of recordings done, to at least have some videos to put up in the meantime if I don't manage to record anything, or I can only record a couple of short episodes. I'll have something else to come up as well. No, I don't know if you've read my profile or not. I've mentioned it before now a few times. I'll explain a little bit about myself. I am a graphic designer. I don't know why I always go up in tone actually when I'm talking like that. Yeah, so I'm a graphic designer. I have been at the company I'm at now for the past... Actually, I'm going to draw a wall there. I've been at the company I'm at now for the past 3-ish years, thereabouts, and I'm actually not in the role of a graphic designer at my current company. I sort of run a very small studio where they handle digital printing and print finishing. Where I was before, we were a proper design studio where we used to do marketing materials and whatnot. This is a little bit different. And the company I work for, one of the things they specialise in is wedding invitations. Yeah. But not the run of the mill, ordinary, everyday wedding invitations. We do all sorts, and yeah, it keeps us busy. Obviously, the couples all have their own requests and things for their wedding, and we try as best as we can to fulfill their needs and their, I should say, desires for their wedding. Obviously, we also do things like branding, logos, and business cards and whatnot. But this past weekend we had a wedding fair, and we had to set up the stand. The guy who's usually in charge of it, while he did help out a bit, wasn't able to for the majority of the time. So me being who I am, I sort of roped myself in to take over that responsibility of setting up the stand and whatnot. So that took me up more time, and had to man the stand along with about 5 other people, and speak to customers. I prefer not to speak to customers, I prefer to be in the background, but yep. And well, it took up my whole weekend, and now we're getting a lot of inquiries, which is good, and I'm having to work longer hours than I normally would to deal with all the inquiries that we're having, although it's not actual work. It's more like quoting and dealing with people, and obviously the sales are a bit understaffed at this time of year. So again, I roped myself into helping out in those areas. So yeah, that is me. Always the one to help out other people at the expense of my own YouTube channel. So yeah, so obviously right now, if videos are a bit intermittent, that is why. It's not like I'm not going to be doing videos, it's just something like that, and then they can go to the morgue like that. So infirmary, I can't remember what any of these rooms were going to be. What's that long room? So far no deaths, and I think we're approaching the time. Done quite well. Alright, maybe we'll get out of it this time. And morgue, where's morgue? There. So yeah, that's a little bit about Stranky, what he does in his own time. CR. What was CR? Rooms. CR. Classroom? Ah, yes, classroom. Classroom. I wish there was a way you could label up rooms, actually, like when you're doing planning. That's some feature they should add. If you're watching this introversion, which you're probably not, because I'm not that popular, but if you are, labeling up in planning would help a lot. A lot. And I can't remember what that was going to be, probably the shower or something. Yeah, they are. That's marked for building. They're busy. Let's put it on full speed, even though it's not going to really speed it up much. And I've gone past the 10 minutes, which is good. Might have a full-length episode this time. yeah. So yeah, that's a bit about me. Obviously, there is more to me than just that, but we'll speak about that in future. Maybe not episodes. Maybe I'll do a video about myself or something. Let's start with the morgue. Morgue's app. 3, 4, 1. So if we rotate that like that, we can get another. Which I don't know if that's going to be enough, but it's something. I'll put some medical beds down there, which don't line up properly. And then we can put some more over here, and I'm hearing someone getting zapped. She's not good. But the criminal negligence has gone away, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if people die today. Which is not the nicest thing to say, is it? So these can all be that. That's going to be the classroom. So the classroom needs a door, a desk, well, an office desk with a chair, and some school desks. Also a blackboard, please. I'd love a blackboard for the classrooms. So they can all... Aye. They can go down the sideways like that. But yeah, I mean, if it's a request, planning can remove that now. So it did help. I eventually worked out what it was supposed to be, but I can't remember what the other rooms are. I really don't know. I think that's supposed to be their yard. It would make sense that it's their yard because it's a bit away from everything. So what I can do is I can do a large jail door here and here, and foundations can bulldoze maybe like that. And we see what happens if we get outdoors again. How are they doing with the building? Not very well. At least that went away. We got through that one somehow. We're getting more delivery of prisoners. A lot more it seems. 44 today. Which means we have to go through the good old thing of checking who's a snitch and who's a... I was going to say something rude, which rhymes with snitch and can also mean a female dog. It's not my intention to be rude, sometimes it just pops out. And that might be that's what she said. So what we could do some more grey cells here. Or blue or whatever. To move them out of the common areas. Maybe phase those out. Because I think some of those are what's causing all these problems. There's our second autosave, so that must be almost 20 minutes. Because it goes from when you open the game. And I will take a few minutes from opening the game till when I start the video. So I think we're still getting yesterday's deliveries. And we're due more. Crikey. That might be where the problem actually is. What's causing people to get annoyed. It's like they get hungry and tired before they even get into the prison. Well, that holding cell is empty, but I think I will duplicate this, but then reverse the door. So let's do that. Keep our workmen busy, eh? So we'll do like that. Did that wrong. No. So I have to do materials. Cancel. Rooms. Cancel. Objects. But we want that concrete wall. So what we can now do as well while I'm doing concrete wall, do one there and shell door there and there. Let them get into building. But yeah, I wanted to finish off this area because I didn't like this gaping hole here. Like, you know, you need to finish it off, fill it up. That's what I was thinking. I never did like nice floors or anything. So I mean, while we can finish it off, we'll finish it off. And when the new version comes out, maybe sometime this week. I'm not exactly sure what day it's going to come out. I've been on the Reddit thing and they've been talking about it, but I didn't actually take note of the day, to say the truth. If you want to talk to me on Reddit, by the way, I am following the Prison Architect thing. I did post in one of the Let's Plays. I'm not going to spam it. I posted in the week. I will obviously post when I have a new one coming out. New series coming out. But yeah, you can talk to me on Reddit. I think I'm Strinky Plays. I do put it sometimes in the descriptions, and I've put it in my own about me on the channel. So if you want to check that out, feel free. You can speak to me there. You can always chat to me in the comment section of any video. I'm always happy to talk to people. Would like to give me any tips or advice, or would like to ask me anything or ask me for advice. I'm by no means an expert in anything, but if I can be of any help, I would not mind trying to be of any help. So let's continue cloning. So we were cloning like this. No, like this. Okay. And I've done it again. I wish you could undo from here. When you misclick on clone, it's a big problem. Objects. And rooms. Look. See what it does. It buggers up the whole queue that you've done. So now what I can do is I can No, I can't clone that. I'll do like this. Yeah, and then I'll draw a wall right the way across the top. Like that. Now do we have enough to... Where's my clone? Do we have enough to do something like this? Here. Wow, it fits exactly. That's pretty good. There we go. And I'll fill in that bit of wall at the top and add a gate, jail door gate thingy down the bottom. Then we can pipe it and everything next time. So once again, not that much stuff has happened. Oh look, they're cleaning out the yard. It did work. That's good. And they still got more work to be done here. But it's getting there. So if I was to do a deployment Supermax, somewhere you can see the quality of the rooms. Now, it's not that the Supermax guys deserve better rooms. But they will behave better. Hello? Okay, so they're all going to get kicked out from there. And they're going to get put in here. Maybe it's in the logistics. Room quality. See, they don't deserve better rooms, they deserve zeros, but the rooms are twos because they got the TV. Now, oh, these haven't been marked as cells, have they? Rooms. Cell. Cell. So now if we go to here and room quality, no, should give me the room quality. I don't know, maybe I need the maybe I need a door down here. Maybe. Yeah. Why is it saying failed? Okay, yeah, that one's okay. It doesn't have a toilet, but the others, okay, they've marked. Okay, all right. They had triangles, but now they don't. So probably took a few minutes to process that they are. There we go. So they get 4s and 5s. That's quite good actually, and these ones, the big ones, how are the big ones? I don't know what the difference is between these and these. Maybe because these have the shower. They never put the showers for those. Okay, not a problem. We'll put them in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Maybe I'd already put it there. Okay. Well, they can install those. And our deployment, yes, it's okay. Supermax, 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 Supermax. Yeah, so that will be, I think, staff only. I don't know if visitors can go through staff only or not, but should stop any unwanted escapes. And a yard. Where is it? Where's the yard? Yard. Always think the shower is the yard. I think it has a similar drawing. So, not there. There. Right next door. Yard. And I probably need to remark everything. But for now, we'll call it an episode. And they're starting to go into their nice cells. Which is good. Which is very good. But I have to get them sorted out with a kitchen and a canteen ASAP. Which that might have been. I really don't know. I think I wasn't planning for them to have their own canteen. I was planning for them to be in lockup and they're going to get hungry and agitated. So we'll have to see. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you, and bye bye.